Hello and welcome to another episode of Top 10. I'm your host, Freddie Shaban. Today I want to talk to you about the top 10 things that I enjoyed being an upscale escort agent. Here we go. Number one, money. At the time, I was an escort agent for over 20 years online. My number one goal being an escort agent was to make as much money as possible, as safely as possible, without law enforcement detection. So always number one was always money. And this is why I love this business. I love being an escort agent because I could make as much money as I wanted. If I wanted to make 20 grand a day, I could. If I wanted to make 50 grand a day, I could. And believe me, it was very possible. And I did make a lot of money. So that was always number one. Number two, sex. I love sex. I've always loved sex. Yes, I enjoy it like a lot of people do. And this was a great environment for me to be able to act on whatever I loved. And I was always around it. I was always talking about it. I was always selling GFE. I was always talking to my escorts and my clients. So it was a perfect environment for me. I never thought I had to work a day in my life because I did something that I really, really enjoyed. Number three, freedom. Yes, it gave me a lot of freedom to do whatever I wanted when I wanted it. I did a lot of traveling. I bought whatever I wanted. I lived in a beautiful home. I got some really nice cars. Whatever I wanted, no price tag. It didn't matter. It gave me a ton of freedom with time. And that's what happens when you have a cash cow and when you have something that you do that you enjoy. And it was just wonderful. So a lot of freedom. Number four, meeting new people. I enjoyed meeting new escorts that I worked with, and of course, new clients. I was meeting new people every day. It was something that I really enjoyed. I'm a people's person, and this was right up my alley. I totally enjoyed meeting new people. No matter what day it was, 7 days a week, I was meeting new people through this business. So it was awesome. Number five, human behavior. I'm a student of human behavior, and what else is better an environment to meet new people and figure out what they were thinking, especially when I was screening the clients and making sure that they're not law enforcement, they're not rapists, they're not robbers, and all these other type of people. So this was a great environment for me to study human behavior, which I'm a student of, and I've been all my life. Number six, great challenge. This business was a great challenge for me because it really made me be very aware and very present at all times, watch out for everything, very specific and very precise about everything that I had to do. So I could not make any mistakes. Remember, a law enforcement can make a ton of mistakes. All they need is one non-mistake. In our case, it was the opposite. We cannot make one mistake. So that was something that I had to work on every day. It was a challenge for me. It was also a challenge for me to see how much money I can make everybody, how much money I can make the escorts, how many clients can I book. It was a really challenging environment for me, and I really enjoyed it because it really progressed and escalated me into the next level. And I was always challenging myself. If we made $100,000 a day, I wanted to make 120 the next day, and so far and so forth. So it was always a great challenge. Number seven, believe it or not, I actually enjoyed the cat and mouse game sometimes with law enforcement. It was really exciting. It was living on the edge. I know I'm a little crazy, so not a lot of people like this stuff, but at some point I really enjoyed it, especially when I was younger. I didn't know any better, and I really thought that it was fun. So this actually gave me the environment to be able to be chased by law enforcement on a daily basis, several times a day, especially when I worked in Orange County. Of course, we had that in Las Vegas, but not as much as Orange County. So this gave me the perfect place to play that cat and mouse game with law enforcement. Number 8, never a dull moment. That's right, never a dull moment. You know that there's always something going on in this business. There's always something exciting, something fun, something out of the ordinary, booking clients, booking celebrities, booking escorts with different situations. It was never the same time, the same day, every day. So it was never a groundhog day. So it was always different. So that kept me on edge, that kept me going, and I never got bored. So that was very important to me because I get bored really easily. Number 9, unlimited potential. That's right. You heard it here. This business has unlimited potential. So no matter what I wanted to do, I was able to think outside the box and be able to reach it. So if I wanted to have one of my escorts be with a exclusive arrangement or a sugar daddy, and there was no limit on how much money we could make. There was no limit on how many clients I could book every day. There was no limits on how many escorts I could work with every day, especially in Las Vegas when I had a crew of 33 phone girls and an office and all sorts of help. So I had 220 girls there. So it was really awesome that, you know, there was no tap or cap of anything that we could do. If you want to make $5 million a year, you could. If you want to make $10 million a year as an escort agent, I could do that. So I love that unlimited potential. So it was always scalable, and that really kept me going. And last but not least, number 10, it was fun. That's right. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with the escorts, especially in Las Vegas. It was always something going on. There was always a party. There was always some sort of an event. You know, we were in the convention center with my talent agency, and there was always something going on with the escort agency as well. Every night was different, 7 nights a week, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. It was rock and roll, and Las Vegas was just off the hook at that time. So lots of fun, lots of sex, lots of money, lots of clients, lots of escorts. It was just fun all the way around. Well, there you have it. That's your top 10. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you soon.